Statistics Canada confirming today what most Canadians have been finding out for themselves at the grocery store. The price of food is skyrocketing.
Now, STATSCAN released figures today that show two things. First, the overall rate of inflation has actually slowed down a bit, but food inflation is at its highest in more than 30 years. Al Sweeney was following the story today and has the latest.
People at the grocery store already know things have gotten tough.
It's terrible.
Food prices have jumped.
Now, over $300 a week, and before it was maybe $100.
Once gas prices started coming down in the summer, Statistics Canada says that brought the overall inflation rate in August down to 7% from July's 7.6%. But food prices went the other way, increasing by 10.8% over last year. That's the fastest rate of food inflation since 1981. STATSCAN provides a breakdown of individual food prices. Edible oils were up 27.7%. Flour, 23.5%. Spices and condiments, 17.2%. Bakery products, 15.4%. Cereal, 14.5%. Coffee and tea, 13.5%. Fresh fruit, 13.2%. Sugar, 11.3%. The list goes on. Eggs, vegetables, dairy products, and more. It's partly because the Canadian dollar has been dropping against the U.S. dollar, pushing up prices of imported food.
You know, we have to start mentally preparing ourselves for these types of increases certainly over the course of the winter.
Economist Stuart Smith says the high prices could last for some time.
Regrettably, in the situation that I think Canadians are, we're going to have to prepare for higher food prices for possibly the next 12 to 18 months.
At the local Strathcona market in Hamilton, Mackenzie Brown says they've had to increase prices.
We've seen price increases from all of our distributors and vendors. It's just something that comes naturally these days. Smaller stores like Barton Lettuce say they buy much of their produce locally and can keep prices down.
We want to keep things as reasonable as possible. We really want this to be a local place for all of the people in the neighborhood.
Butcher Jamie Waldron, who runs a shop just off Barton, says he's been keeping prices steady, buying from small-scale farmers, and suspects some of the big chains may be taking advantage of the situation.
I think that people are capitalizing on the word inflation and using that as a springboard to charge more unnecessarily sometimes.
Whatever the cause, it's tough for consumers.
We can't afford. It costs me average anywhere from $200 to $300 a week on groceries. That's for 3 adults.
So some people could be facing a lean winter if these prices keep going up as expected. And with Thanksgiving less than 3 weeks away, brace yourself for an increase in the price of that turkey and everything else that goes into that Thanksgiving dinner.